Hello everyone, welcome to this course of linguistics. I am Neeraj Pizar, Assistant Professor of English and Communication Skills. Today, the topics that we are going to discuss in this lecture are your speech production. And the most important part of your speech production is your articulatory systems. So let us begin with this lecture. The first thing that we are going to discuss in this lecture is what is speech? Speech or sound. What do you mean by speech or sound? Speech is of two types. The first one, that it is called the expression or the ability to express the thoughts and feelings by articulating sounds. This is the first and the foremost important definition of your speech. Another one, it is a formal definition of speech. It says a formal address or disclosure delivered by an audience. This is generally when the masses are together and your chief guest addresses the persons. So let us begin with your speech production. Speech production, what it says is the process in which the thoughts are translated into speech. This process begins inside your brain. As we all know that each and every type of communication, whether it is verbal or it is non-verbal, it all begins inside your brain. So the process where sound is produced initially begin at your brain. Then it is further transmitted into your sensory organs or your articulatory organs. Now speech production. So what do we have here? We have here a diagram of your all articulatory organs. First and the foremost articulatory organ is your diaphragm. Diaphragm, the most important organ of your articulatory system, because this is where the process or initially the sound produces. So what it says, speech production, this includes the selection of words, the organization of relevant grammatical forms, and then the articulation of these by resulting sounds by motor systems using the vocal apparatus. So let us quickly recall all the things. Number one, how many types of speech we have discussed so far? And the answer is two types of sounds. Another one, the process of speech begins in, we have discussed it 2 slides earlier. The process of your speech begins in your brain. Another one, what is the role of diaphragm in sound production? Sound production, diaphragm plays an important role, and what it does inflates and deflates your lungs. Which organ vibrate the air passed through lungs? When air is passed from your lungs for an articulation, then it enters into a cavity that is known as vocal cords. And the last one, different oral organs which helps in sound production. When the sound is produced by your vocal sounds, then it enters into your mouth, and there inside your mouth there are different organs, oral organs, that help in production of sound, and these organs are your teeth, lips, tongue, alveolar ridge, hard and soft palate. Alright, now let us begin with your articulatory organs. Articulatory organs, here we have a diagram of your articulatory organs. In this diagram we have your articulatory organs just from your throat up to your lips. Here the sound is generally, earlier it is just an air. When it enters into your throat, it then becomes a sound, and then from your throat it becomes alphabets and then words. So let us begin with your different parts which are helpful or which results in your sound production. The first one is your soft palate. Soft palate is a place that is placed just the above part of your mouth, and above your tongue is your soft palate. It is a soft part just above your tongue. Another one is your hard palate. Hard palate is a place just before your soft palate. The hard part before your soft palate is called hard palate. Now another organ which is responsible for sound production is your nasal cavity. Nasal cavity is a cavity that is there inside your nose. It is also helpful in producing sounds. Another one is your alveolar ridge. Alveolar ridge is just situated behind your teeth, and it is just ahead your hard palate. The place that is just behind your teeth is called alveolar ridge. Then we have a pair of teeth. These are also helpful in producing sound. Then the pair of lips. These are also very helpful for producing sounds. Or we can say that we cannot produce or we cannot pronounce few of your consonants without your lips. Then there is tongue. Tongue is also one of the important part and one of the most important part of your speech production. Then we have pharynx. Pharynx is just situated behind your mouth and above your throat. Then the last part that is helpful in producing sound is your larynx. Now let us discuss some other important organs which are helpful for producing sound. These are diaphragm and lungs. Diaphragm and lungs. The whole process of your speech production begins in these two parts. Let us discuss what are the function of these two different parts. First one, diaphragm. Diaphragm, the main and important role of the diaphragm is that it inflates and deflates the lung. When it inflates and deflates lungs inhale and exhale air. And just because of this inhaling and exhaling, we are alive. This is not helpful in just articulating the sounds, but it is also helpful for respiration. Then we have a pair of lungs. It contracts and extracts. It inhale and exhale air and it produces the sound. Then the air which is sent through your lungs, it enters into your vocal cords. And vocal cord, these are situated just above your lungs. So let us discuss now about your vocal cords. We have this first picture of vocal cord. In this we can see the vocal cords are contracted. This contraction of vocal cords is when we speak. When sounds are produced, the vocal cords contract with each other. In second picture we have extracted vocal cord, and this position of vocal cord is there when we breathe. Now let us discuss when air is passed from lungs, it enters into your vocal cords. Vocal cords then contract and makes a humming sound. Then this humming sound is further sent into your mouth. It is here in your mouth where humming sound actually becomes an alphabet or a word. So we have different oral organs which are responsible for making sound, and these are your teeth, soft palate, tonsil, tongue, lip, gums, hard palate, uvula. So just let us take an example. Without our two lips, without using our two lips, we cannot pronounce P. Can you pronounce P without blocking the air by lips? No, we can't. So each and every oral organ has different function in producing or in pronouncing different alphabets. So this was all about your articulatory system. Hope you have liked this lecture. We'll meet in next lecture of linguistics. Thank you.